Hello, this is Steve Schwartz with the RQ TradeLAB review for the day of November 4th of 2013. I'm here with my partner, colleague, and friend, Edward Preston. We're going to do a quick review. It was pretty quiet today, wasn't it, EP?
Yeah, it was. We had majority of the session today was dominated by conflict. And let me share out my screen and I'll show you guys the trades that we did today here. So here's the look of what the markets gave us today. Stage 4, we went stage 3 for only 5 minutes. That's when the treasuries went into the neutral, but then they popped right back out. You can see the treasuries trying to make their way up to the first levels of resistance now, and look what the stock market's doing. It's just following the leader, so to speak, if you will, right back up to the level of resistance as well. So as they're both, rallying back up, we identify that that's going to be a conflict, and you basically, guys, just want to stay out of the stock indices. Just stay out. Odds are not high. You can see I made a note down here for all the folks here in the lab that, long potentials in the indices if the note's driving to the bear. Well, that's obviously not happening, and we actually just started scouting some short potentials in the stocks if the Treasury started to rally, just the opposite of what I've got there, but, look what's going on. Now, with that said, I was trying to sell this NASDAQ, which is right here on the far right. If the Treasuries continue to go in higher, I was looking for these stocks to possibly crash. Well, they didn't. You can see the NASDAQ retreating now, going back up into the bull. So, guys, I'm just going to simply cancel this. It doesn't look like that's going to happen today. That's a high-risk trade anyways before the stock market, specifically the S&P, gets there. But if you do see the stocks climbing down and the treasuries stay high, I'm going to give you guys right now a trade that might be a good one for you later in the afternoon. 33.6625. Look for that trade later in the afternoon in your stock trading session. So 36.25. That's something I look for in a short potentially later in the afternoon. There's only a couple trades we did here today. You're going to see a third trade potentially live. So you can see a small loss I took in the natural gas. Natural gas is a market we like to look at along with gold when we have conflict. These are two of the 7 markets that we like to trade when we recognize a conflict. Now, gold on the left, you can see it right about 8 o'clock, which is being recognized by this vertical line I just put on the screen here. We had a tea time trade take place here in gold. Okay, this took place at about 7:30, 7:45-ish. The market broke into the bull zone and went about 50% of the way in. Came back down, grazed the bull again, 5 accelerators coming in, and I bought the market. The reason why I bailed out when I did was based off of time. This is the time of the morning that we look for markets to start going sideways, or giving back, profit taking, however you want to analyze that. And I was able to take about $1.20 out of the market there on a 1 lot. Going in light today, being conservative as I usually am on a Monday and usually on Fridays as well. Another conservative entry. This was a counter trend trade in natural gas. I say counter trend because we came into the day today with natural gas being a -4 quant rank. That means on a macro scale, we're looking for this market to continue to go down. You can see that it did that pre-tea time, about 7:15, which was good for a couple targets. The trade that we did here in the TradeLAB was right here with a perfect close into the bull with a 5, qualified, bought it 2 ticks higher, and just wasn't able to get more out of it. Now, that was a target. I don't want anybody to be misguided, but that was a target right there. I just elected to try to get more out of a counter trend, which is risky, and as you can see, it came back down. I only lost $30 on this trade, so I ended up staying up about $80, $90 for the day between the 2 trades, and this will be my 3rd one and last one for the day. We'll see if we end up shorting again, opposite side this way at 34.31 for natural gas. That's a wrap for the TradeLAB. See you guys tomorrow morning. Thanks for being with.